not making up this next name. Matt Orefice.
Hold on, let me set this to freak. First, I do want to thank Christina O'Leary for letting me stand up here tonight. You know, single-handedly, Christine has made Ridgefield, Connecticut the comedy capital of mid-central northern Fairfield County. No small feat. I thought we were in the same time zone, sorry. You should know this about me, I'm half Norwegian and half Sicilian. The Norwegian explains the height, and the Sicilian explains the murders. I have a confession to make. I have the world's tightest muscles. I am the crooked man, I swear to God. You could use my hamstrings as guitar strings. I swear to God, it's hard. And so I actually got tested. I went to a physical therapist 2 months ago, and they gave me something called the reach test. And that showed that I have the reach of a cadaver. Which only confirms my personal diagnosis that I have early onset rigor mortis. So I can't take it anymore, I can't take it. So I finally took my friend's advice and I took a yoga class. It was called Yoga 101, Introduction to Soul Crushing. And it was the hot yoga too, which came in handy later because when the instructor came around, she couldn't tell if I was sweating or crying. I like that. I failed at every pose. I knew I was in trouble when I couldn't pull off the first one. Stand up straight. I failed at every pose. Look like a human. Reverse hope. Downward self-esteem. But my favorite pose was the last one. I made it up. It was called No Way, This Sucks, I'm Out of Here. On the way out, the instructor ran up to me and she said, Namaste. And I thought she said, no, Matt, stay. Sorry, Serene, no, Matt, stay. I'm just gonna have to resign myself to living the rest of my life bending as well as a manatee. So this spring, I went to see a concert in Boston by myself. Don't judge, I see you're judging. And I didn't want to drive all the way back after the show, and I was too cheap to buy a real hotel. So I went and rented a room from Airbnb. Does everyone know what Airbnb is? $59 to rent someone's spare bedroom in their house, and they were home. That's not where it gets even freakier because they were complete and total racists. Right before I left for the concert, the dad grabs him and he goes, I hope you're not going to see one of those concerts by one of those hip-hop artists. And that was the nicest thing he said. So I think we can all agree that if racism is going to die, each one of us has to help kill it. So the next day, I did my part. After they left, I taught them some valuable lessons in tolerance and diversity. Now their cable turns on to BET. Their computer's homepage is blacklivesmatter.org. And it has a lovely screensaver of Al Sharpton. I think they'll... I really hope they enjoy their subscription to Essence. And now they're the community's whitest volunteers at their local NAACP. And then I set each one of their clocks back 13 minutes. That's just enough to screw up your life for at least a week. Who the hell did this? Good God, Marge, was that you? Then I really took off the gloves. I went on Airbnb.com and I left them an anonymous review that said, This place was fantastic. They treated me just like family, which isn't always easy for a black man like me. That'll learn them. This Tuesday night, I was coming back from New Jersey, and I went over the George Washington Bridge. Are you aware that it costs $15 to cross the George Washington Bridge? It's so expensive, they have lanes, cash, Easy Pass, Quicken Loans. The thing that bothers me, no, we can get rid of this problem, and I have a great idea. This is what I want to do. I want the government to sell the naming rights to our highways, bridges, tunnels, and airports. You know the way Citibank spent $400 million on Citi Field? I say let's get these companies to start putting money in our pocket, and maybe the George Washington Bridge will be free. I'm sensing some resistance here. Let me tell you what I mean. Instead of Route 8, let's make it Route V8. I could have had a shorter commute. What about Route Heinz 57? Route 711, always open for your convenience. Let's make the Lincoln Tunnel the KY Tunnel. Slide through these. Let's make LAX the Miralax Airport for smoother, more predictable daily departures. And of course, let's make the Pennsylvania Turnpike the Hershey Highway. Oh, insert your own joke there, hey. Oh, scoff if you will. But when you're not paying a toll at the Holland America Tunnel or the New Jersey Mike's Turnpike, you'll have me to thank. Thank you very much. I'm Matt.